we're back. We see Martha has really started a very heated debate here. Before we proceed, Violet, I know you had a point to finish. We have to introduce the clip for Martha to talk more about her campaign. Let's have a listen. We still have IDPs years later, and no one is talking about it. So as Martha Karua, how will you address this issue?
It would be my priority, and the only reason they haven't managed to settle all the IDPs is corruption in the process. Funds are given, they never finish settling, they're buying farms at exaggerated prices. So the people who have benefited most from the resettlement of IDPs are huge landowners who are making a kill. And if it is investigated, it will be highly placed people. You transfer your land to another company so that you are able to say, it wasn't me. So people have been making money out of people, vulnerable people who are out in the cold. Yeah. Minus corruption, we should have settled all the IDPs within the first year. I think that's a misconception. I served my term to the full, which ended on the 30th of December 2012. And I think any member of the public will tell you that there wasn't a better performer in Parliament than Martha Karua. Even though I was campaigning for the presidency, I was there for almost all the time. I keep on saying, as Kenyans, we are interesting. When did coalitions become the in thing? The first coalition was a forced one, Kibaki Raila. So when did the coalitions become the norm? Previously, parties have been merging before elections. The NAC, the Rainbow Coalition, merged. Parties merged together as one before the elections. So we have not had pre-election coalitions. This is the first time we are having formal pre-election coalitions. But everybody is talking as though they are the norm. But my simple answer is, no political party in its constitution is formed to look for other parties. And if coalitions are ever necessary, they're normally done after the elections, post-election coalitions. It is our view that pre-election coalitions kill political parties. That is what happened to us in 2007 when we joined in a coalition known as PNU to enable President Kibaki to recapture his term. That killed NARC Kenya, which was a strong and leading party, and the party said not again. Those polls lack integrity, and once there are issues of integrity in a process, a flawed process cannot tell you what. And one of the issues I always raise is who funds them, because my guess, they're being funded by my competition. And he who calls the pipe, who pays the piper calls the tune. So what is happening is that the polls are being used by the competition as a tool to shape public opinion. I've been in campaigns 4 times for the Gishugu seat. I'm campaigning for the national seat, but that should tell you that I'm well versed enough to be able to gauge the public. What I get, even as late as yesterday as I campaigned in Nairobi, nothing but encouragement. You used the adjective abrasive. Has it been used on male politicians who are actually abrasive? When a man is strong and can stand their ground, however rough they are, they could even be throwing stones, they will be told they are tough. I choose not to hear the naysayers. I never look back, I keep going. Eyes fixed on the prize.
Last question from me. Personally, Martha, outside politics, what do you like doing for fun? And we know that you have a family, but would you remarry? Would you allow us to bring you suitors if interested?
My hobbies? Socializing, just sitting with people, chatting just like we are chatting. Traveling. Once in a while I'll play a game of golf. I also swim when I can. All those things. Just the things. And also just staying around my family, it gives me a lot of pleasure. When I get less busy, that's a thought that especially after I retire from public office. Yeah, that is something I could think about. But right now, my hands are full.
Okay. So if you meet someone, if it happens, that's fine. Okay. Asante Martha. Thank you very much. All right, then, before we comment on what she said, Valentine, you were saying something.
She just seems to me as the my way or the highway kind of candidate. And in case we do not elect her and the polls are not favorable in her direction, then she will deny Kenyans everything that she could have done, everything that she could have achieved. Listening to her now, like the issues she wants to raise, the issues she wants to address, corruption, security, IDPs, definitely issues that Kenyans are very interested in that I would like to see sorted out. But by not partnering with other people, she'll be completely out of the game.
But she said she could do this after. So I guess the tricky bit is trusting her now to vote her in.
Who will she be after? The senators have to be elected in advance of, on March 4th. The women's representatives, the governors, the president, the MPs. So who will she be after?
What you're saying, without a coalition, she's not getting it.
Yeah, who will she be? Part of a think tank? Will she join the media and start a show? Welcome. But really she'll be out of government. So she'll be denying us that, her expertise, her experience. And that pisses me off. Yeah.
Okay, Martha, I hope you heard Valentine's views, and you have time to do something about it. Come on.
I felt...
Let's talk about her issues now.
Okay, yeah. She was talking about IDPs, which, as she said, it's a shame. It's a 5 years down the road, it's a shame. What are we doing about them?
And what's surprising, you said there's a budget out to get the IDPs in
so
place.
But it goes into... Why am I asking such a stupid question? Yeah, okay.
But I was surprised. I didn't even know there was a budget out.
You see, that's the other thing.
This is why she has to be part of government and should form a partnership.
There you go.
You see, that's the thing, that if I believe in you doing something like that, don't let me down by saying, I'm not going to do it because I'm not there to do it anymore. Just do it anyway. It's leadership without a title. Do it. Because even if you don't get the votes or anything, you have the power, you have the voice to be able to speak on behalf of people like us who are concerned about these issues. And you seem so focused. You are focused. I'm listening to you play golf. I want to take up golf. But you see, talk for us. Even if you're not there, just be our voice. Be the one we can turn to you and say, please, this is for us, do it for us, because you're able to.
We have very few untainted leaders. Every single person who is running for president or VP has a scandal. Forget even ICC. When they were in the Ministry for Finance, irregularities. When they were, no, seriously.
Corruption. No, go on.
The National Youth Service, maize scandals.
I hear you.
Really, molasses plants.
I hear you.
Everyone has a scandal.
Record.
She doesn't.
Yeah. She doesn't.
So then to hold herself as super upright, I can't work with other people, we are a flawed Kenya. We are elastic with the law, as Shannon's always saying. So I'm sorry, you have to work with the people in the game.
And I've heard a funny conversation out there. Yeah. Yes, she's declared her wealth. I'm transparent. I have one car. My wealth is something like 66 million, right? The conversation I've heard back is, if she only has that, then she's going to have to take from us. And
that's because we're so used to it.
I'm like, really? That is a fascinating conversation. Yeah. Not like, wow, I really respect her because she's transparent.
It's unfortunate. I admire a single woman who's worth 66 million. Please teach us how to make 66 million.
Kenyans are used to being stolen from, cheated, and so on. But she's bringing, like you said, a breath of fresh air. But I don't know. Please trust her. Let's just vote for her.
I'd hate to see her take herself completely out of the game. I don't know. You have until the 24th or something. Make a coalition. Form a partnership.
Is that the only answer?
I'd hate to see her completely out of the conversation.
And I do not think for 1 minute...
Because she is valuable.
I do not think for 1 minute she's not got plan B, plan C, plan D, all the way to about plan
That is why
T.
she's a woman. She's smart.
She's
I have plan A, B, C. I have the entire alphabet behind
I do not for 1 minute think that I would vote for her because she's female. Or I'd even support her because she's got an entire conference room of women. Okay, I need something a bit more inclusionary.
Not
so
just
throw in a few men in there, because I don't like that. We're only with men, we're only with women, we're only with Kikuyus, we're only with white people. I don't like that.
You want to mix it up?
Okay, I want to show a diversity, an understanding, and inclusion.
Yeah, we is us. It's
I
all
don't
of us,
know.
not
I
just-
mean, I'm so to the point because she's talking about issues that we're dealing with every single day, like you said, insecurity.
But let me just add something here. Do you think every politician doesn't say, I'm going to deal with
They don't.
insecurity.
They don't
I'm going to
handle
deal with IDPs. I'm going to deal with this. And they say it every
Going back to what Valentine said, frankly, Sean,
hang on. What she said, have you seen her track record? She delivers.
No, she does.
So we can trust her and she has integrity.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's talking about issues that are affecting us daily and she can deliver, trust her. Coalitions aside, just trust her, end of the day. That's what I think.
You are clearly sold in that
I am
interview.
She's got 4 weeks.
All your women,
4 weeks.
let's do it.
4 weeks. Deal with the abrasion
She
thing.
tweets back.
Nice to see her smile because we want our president leading from the front. Not being pissed off at the back, leading from
And
the
not
front.
about that. And like you said, she's hard and she stands her ground. Maybe we need that. How
Yeah.
about that? We have people IBC.
I don't mind a
deadlines,
hard-headed
pushing things.
president who stands his or
I'd
her
rather
ground.
have that
I
any
do
day.
not have an issue with that. But I also have an issue with somebody who is not willing to form partnerships, because I do not think that over the next 5 years we will need some hardline, a person seated in cement who is immovable. It has to be this way. I think there has to be compromise. Yeah.
Maybe there will be compromise
Maybe,
down
like
the
you
road.
said,
You
it
don't
could
know
happen
yet. We don't know.
post-election,
so
it
much
can
The
still
compromise
happen.
needs to be now, otherwise she won't even be in the room for the conversation.
No,
True,
I don't
clearly.
know.
Valentine, she's out of the race. I still have hope. Any last words, ladies, to wrap up the show?
Really, really good luck to you, Martha. I think your integrity levels are fantastic and fabulous. We would all like insecurity, IDPs, and our economy sorted out.
That's true.
And that goes for all the aspirants, not only just the president, but all the way down.
That's true.
What listening to Martha got me thinking is, I would like for Uhuru and Ruto to tell me what they plan on doing when they become president. It's all nice that you want to be president, but answer some hard questions. Are you cooperating with the ICC? Are you going to court foreign investment? Or are you going to not participate in the ICC and, be a landlocked president and VP? I'd like them to answer that. I'd like Raila to tell us what he's going to do if he becomes president. I like that Martha, people like Peter Kenneth, have raised these issues up and, raised the level of discourse. We say that your kawaida person, masafara, mashinani person, is not thinking about
Why
discourse.
you call yourself a safara? Really, stop that.
Masafaras.
That's just, I don't know.
That sun is hot
That's
in
labeling
Juakali.
yourself.
That sun is hot in Juakali.
You don't have to label
You really
yourself
are
that.
Masafara. But
But I
I'd
hear
like
you.
them to answer certain questions. I'd like them to respect me as a voter enough to do what Peter Kenneth and Martha Karua have done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a coalition they should think about. Go on. Come on.
I think
Yes.
that whatever you're saying is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I like what you're saying. But remember me, I am a single mom as well, and I have 2 children to look out for. That's my little world. Don't tax me. I need disposable income to be able to celebrate their birthdays, buy myself a pair of shoes and maybe a new lip gloss as well. Yes, fine. They
Say
seem
you
like,
want to be a better employer.
Thank you. And yeah, I want to be a better employer.
I definitely conversation going there. Thank you for that, ladies. I think for me, like you said, as you can see, I'm sold. And I like the fact that she talks about issues which most of them are not talking about. So I repeat, when you go to the ballot, think about these issues and who can deliver. You have 5 years with them. Please choose wisely. Do have a good night. This has been The Chama. See you next week.